Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 16th to the 31st, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now these readings come from a place of love, light, and positivity to raise you up and connect you with your angels and your spirit guides to move you forward towards your life purpose and in your life purpose. All right, with that being said, let's dive in. I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also going to be your totem animals for this time. So if you see these animals in the wild or you see an image of these animals, Leo, this is really your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder saying, remember this message. So angel and spirit guide message for Leo, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, May 16th to the 31st. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. So we have the swan spirit, time for a deep dive. And we have the sandpiper spirit, be playful. So you're diving deeply into yourself and into what it is that you truly want. And your angels and your spirit guides are also saying, be playful. You know, have time to embrace joy, Leo. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, May 16th to the 31st. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have family, your root chakra, and inner child. So I really do see you here connecting with your rooted self, with your subconscious self, but also with your inner child to be able to move forward in the balance and in the harmony that you want within your life and that you're seeking. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, May 16th, to the 31st. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. So at the heart of everything, what fell out and wanted to be heard is the Page of Pentacles. You are then crowned by the King of Swords. So the Page of Pentacles is an Earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. And then we have the King of Swords, which is an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Six of Cups, yeah, your inner child is definitely wanting to be heard. Seven of Swords. Ace of Swords, you are definitely taking this gift, and it's beautiful. Seven of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. The Strength card, that's you, Leo, shining through the essence of yourself. The Four of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. Okay, let's move these down a little bit so that you can see better. You see that better? Okay, wonderful. All right, so at the heart of everything here, we really do have a sense of you looking at the seeds that you want to plant, but also diving deeper into knowledge, into your prosperity, into what you see as your personal prosperity. And that's where the Swan Spirit really comes into play. And it says, time for a deep dive. Time to dive deeper into yourself, looking at what you truly want, what you truly desire, and being crowned by the beauty of your subconscious mind, but also your inner longings. There's something here, Leo, where you feel like, I don't want to share this with other people, or I can't let this side of myself really shine through because people will laugh or think I'm weak, or, whatever it is that there is a fear of. But here, there is a sense of, as you dive deeper within yourself, you let this part of yourself shine bright, this part that has been kind of closed away, and you're going to see that it's the best thing you've ever done. It really is. It leads you to the Sandpiper Spirit, which says, be playful, be joyful. Do not let things be so serious, because you're going to have a tendency to look at things as being very serious because you're learning and building and understanding after a tremendous battle that you have been through. And this battle has really had you look at yourself much differently. And the repeat of the number 8, and because you have your tarot card is the number 8 card in the major arcana, there is this sense of, it is a sense of like things have to be done a certain way, of taking things very seriously. And this is going to be a part of you. Yeah, you have 3 8s here, actually. This is going to be a part of you that's very paramount during this time. It's very, it comes through, this needs to be done, I need to do this, I need to look at things this way. And you're not going to embrace the play that you need to. Remember to take time to laugh, take time to have fun, take time to play, and also take time to connect with family or those who have become like family to you, because that is going to be really important. The root chakra is really embracing your roots, your rooted self, finding a place where you stand and what you stand for. You're going to find yourself empowered as you do so. And it leads you to connecting with your inner child, with what your heart wants, with what your soul wants, with what you desire to move forward and what you need to move forward. As you do so, you again become the student of what you are planting and what you desire. Now, why this is important is because you've been through a war. With the 4 of Swords, it shows that you've been through a hard, unstable, kind of really trying time. And it is here that you are saying, I don't want this anymore. But you also have to look at what you've been through and say, look how far I've come. Even if you've fallen, even if you've failed, even if you look at things and say, I just feel as if I'm not the success I should be, which is going to be some of you Leos. You're going to be very hard on yourself during this time. But as you're looking at your prosperity, as you're looking at what you desire from your life, you're going to see that there's beauty around you that is stunning. It is breathtaking. It is absolutely a part of your soul and yourself that is the light of your life, really seriously. And as you look at this, you're like, oh, okay, I understand. You can be helped by an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. You can also be kind of goaded by an earth sign energy. An earth sign energy might be making you feel as if either they have it all together or, you should have it all together now. So they're making you feel a little bit insignificant or overwhelmed. And so here you're looking at what you desire to move forward. And you're looking at the passions that you have to plant those seeds, to move forward in that bounty and to win, because you are inevitably coming out a winner, which is absolutely beautiful. Even though there's something here that makes you doubt it, that makes you fear it, that makes you think, oh, I just can't do it. The repeat of the number 7, is showing here that the truth is something that you value absolutely. You want the truth, even if it is ugly, even if it is marred and scarred. You are going to say the truth means more to me than placating pretty lies. And you're going to see that and feel that very, very, very succinctly during this time. You will not be lying to yourself, all right? Those little white lies that we tell ourselves to make ourselves feel better, you're going to find that you're almost brutally honest with yourself. So you might want to, actually, I would say you would want to kind of pull that back a little bit, because it's just going to be, too much. It is going to be too much with the weight that you're putting on your shoulders, with everything that you're healing from. If you just lay into yourself, you're going to feel like, I just can't move forward. I just can't achieve what I want to achieve. But you'll find here that there's this balance. You'll be able to call yourself out on the bull, on the nonsense, right? As you will call other people out. But do so kindly and do so with compassion at your heart, because you're going to see that it moves you forward, because you are a king during this time. You have tremendous power, tremendous understanding, clear thinking. The King of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now you can be helped and aided by an air sign energy, and this air sign energy could also be somebody who is, again, a thorn in your side. It can go one or two ways towards extremes. And this is also a time where you're looking at yourself, you're looking at what you want, and you're seeing things more clearly. But you're also taking the power, taking the understanding, taking the drive that you have to move you forward, and success is being called to you. And I love that the 8, is here. It's the number 8 card, and you have the infinity sign over your head. So as much as 8 is a very kind of studious, steady, working number, it is also the number of infinity. And you know, because of the hard work that you've put into everything, you know that there is a return on your investment coming. But know that it's from kindness, compassion, understanding. And as you move forward in that kind, compassionate understanding, you will find doors open to you. But you're also, through your clear thinking, through the understanding of your mind, and the stoicism of your heart, you are going to find that things start to go your way. And that's why during this time, that's why it's so important to take time to play and take time to have fun and take time to embrace your inner child, because as you do so, you're going to see that joy becomes you, that joy leads you forward, and that it takes away from the seriousness that you can fall into. And you really want to be there. You really want to have that beautiful balance. And that's what this time is all about. Because, yeah, from the 16th to the 31st, you can find that you feel like it all just kind of shriveled up like burnt paper, like burnt up really fast, and you weren't able to enjoy it because you were so focused, so driven, so determined. So if you step back just a little bit, not really lessening your determination, but being more mindful of the energy that you put into things and how your time is being eaten. Because at times you will feel as if your time is eaten up by everything else but what you need, and everything else that doesn't make your heart sing. And here with the Ace of Swords at your roots, you need your heart to sing. You need to move forward in your mind's truth, in your understanding of self, because you're cutting through doubts and fears. You're knowing where it is that you stand and what it is that you stand for. And you're really not taking anybody's bull or being interested in people's nonsense. This is another thing that comes from the repeat of the number 7, where you're really sitting there and saying, I know what I need, what I want, and what I desire to move forward. And as you know this, because you have your angels blessing you with clear thought, you have this sword of fiery intelligence coming over you, you see things start to speed up. You see yourself moving forward towards your goals, towards your desires, towards what it is that you truly want. And it's what you truly want. It's what your soul wants, more so than what everybody else wants from you. So you can feel as if you're being pulled in many different directions if you do not step back, steady yourself, and say, but I know me. I know me better than anybody else. Because Leo, you do know yourself better than anybody else. Your life, because you are living it, cannot be filtered, cannot be buffed out, cannot have this shiny, glossy, perfectness that we love to project to the world and portray to the world. No, that's why when we look at people and we say, oh, they have the perfect world, they have the perfect life. That's because you're not the fly on the wall. You don't see them in their most vulnerable hours. You don't see them when the doors are closed. And when you do, at times, see a person for who they truly are, not who they pretend to be or want to portray to the world that they are, it can be shattering. It can be. It can also be very empowering, where you sit there and you're like, wow, that person's human too. That's awesome. So you're going to see yourself moving forward. And you're going to see yourself moving forward with a very clear vision of what you want and what you desire and where it is that you want to be. And so this time is really you taking the reins and saying, I know what I want from my life, even if it's just a vague outline, even if it's just smiling with your face to the sun. That's what you want. You want that warmth, that security, that love, that light around you. And you want to move forward in peace and in happiness. So you can take even just that vaguest outline of an emotion, of an image of yourself, and say, this is my touchstone. This is what I'm working towards. And I will be enhancing what makes me feel as if I'm living that or moving towards that dream, that desire. And I'll be moving away from what causes me to feel as if that happiness will never be a part of my life. And as you do so, you know then, here, Leo, where to stand and where to be like, no. What battles to say, these are my battles. This is what I'm fighting for. And what to say, no, you know what? I'm not doing this. This is nonsense. And I am going to be looking at something a different way, or not, getting involved in this trauma drama. So here, that's what you're really seeing during this time. You're seeing your passion, your truth, your power, your understanding. And as you do so, you are going to feel more assured in yourself, but also know not to step on every stone, because that's going to be exhausting. It's going to be too much. Look at what you need. Look at what you desire. And then you stand up for yourself, most definitely. But you'll also know that some people, they'll never see what you are working towards. They'll never see the vision that you have for yourself. And so that's on them. It's not on you. And as you're moving forward, as you know where it is that you're standing and what it is that you're standing for, you then have the Seven of Swords coming in. And the Seven of Swords is, again, you're not going to be able to abide liars. It's shown in the repeat of the number 7, but also in the Seven of Swords. Sneakiness, liars, people, kind of talking out of both sides of their mouth. You're going to be like, I have no time for this. So you might find yourself being aggravated with these people a bit more and being like, well, why can't you work better? Why is it that you're always coming up with excuses? Rein that back just a little bit, because there's a reason that they are being manipulative, all right? And they're being manipulative within their own lives and within their own selves. That may be the only way they think that they can actually have success, is by manipulating the world around them. And just by saying, I'm not being a part of that, you're going to find that you really do empower yourself. You're moving forward with the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding that you need. And as you do so, you are leaving behind something that you're leaving behind two things, two ways of seeing the world, two ways of seeing yourself, two ways of seeing a situation that no longer have any power over you. It can't even be two voices from the past that scarred you when you were younger, that were these nasty manipulative people that sat there and spoke negativity over you because that's all they knew. And it made you doubt yourself. It set you up with seeds of doubt planted in you that you did not need from a figure of authority. And now you're leaving it behind. And as you leave it behind, you give yourself kudos for being through the war that you have been through. With the Four of Swords, back in medieval times, what people would do when they came back from battle is the knights, they would go and sit in their coffins. They would lay in their coffins, and they would think of all the ways they should not have come back from battle. And yes, it's very, very morbid, but also life and death were intertwined so profoundly during those times. And that here, it's that knowledge. Because in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, that is exactly what the person is doing. And so here, where you lay with the 3 swords before you, the 1 sword in your hand, you're laying back. It's kind of like you're still ready to get up and fight that war. You're still ready for the next shoe to drop. Step back. Let yourself breathe. Take care of yourself. A good night's sleep is absolutely important. Do not burn the candle at both ends, because that's just going to wear you out in a way that you do not need. And as you step back, you take the knowledge that is valuable, you leave the rest, and you realize that you are being guided with your knowledge, with your understanding, with your clear-sightedness during this time, because this is a time for you of clear-sighted determination, right? You have your angels, your spirit guides, your power of divinity working with you, the God's head that is within you, working with you to move you forward. This is a time of hard work, and that's why the warning came through so loudly of do not let work be everything for you, because it will eat up all your time, and make you feel as if you still need to do more. So just be mindful of that. There's something that's happening here. I mean, it can just simply be the state of the world as it is, everything being all chaotic, but just be mindful. Be mindful of what's truly important to you and what you want to build and what you want to grow and who you want to give your time to whom you want to give your time to, right? Because that's going to be very important. It's not saying, kind of step away from responsibilities, but it is saying that you need the balance in your life because you are absolutely determined to create beauty, prosperity, bounty, and abundance. And that is just a part of you during this time. It leads you to the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is saying, remember the beauty of your childhood and do not get lost in the horror of it. So you might not have had a terrible childhood. You might have had a very lovely, lovely childhood, which is awesome. Everybody should have that. And here with the Six of Pentacles, it reminds us not to be lost in nostalgia and daydreams. You know, it reminds us to look at our prosperity, to look at our bounty. Oh, I say Six of Pentacles. It's the Six of Cups. I'm like, wait a minute. So not to be lost in nostalgia, to remember our bounty, to remember our joys, to remember the innocent laughter of a child and abandonment into happiness. And that's what you're going to be pulled to do during this time, just to abandonedly have fun. With abandonment, have fun. Embrace joy. You know, embrace your success. See yourself moving forward. That moves you to having bounty called to you and resting from all the trials and tribulations you have been through. To walk in your grace, your power, because you are crowned by the essence of you, by power, by beauty, by strength that people envy and want to emulate. Your subconscious message for this time is, again, another 8, the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from something you once thought you would love, but it no longer fits. It's kind of like when you're cleaning out your closet and you see clothes that you saved, that you thought, oh, I really love this. It would look great on me. Again, I want to wear it again. And you try it on, and it just doesn't look right. You're sitting there, and you're like, I don't know why it doesn't look right, but it no longer fits me. And that's what you're seeing here. This, whatever this is, the 8 of Cups, whatever you once loved, that you're now saying, it's not right. It's just not right. And I can't force it or make it be right. And now it's time to walk away. And it's time to embrace what is right, even if it is scary. Because I know that's what my soul needs. And I know that's where my heart wants to be. And as you do so, you embrace your subconscious message with your chakra, your subconscious chakra message of love. You call love into your life. And love is a powerful, beautiful part of you that leads you to the turkey spirit, giving with gratitude and grace, because you know the best is yet to come. All right, Leo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. Stay safe, and I love you all. Bye.